Hello all, yes, it's that time again when every year or so I shout out 10 channels that I believe deserve more attention. This is its 4th year now, so don't be afraid to go back and check out the previous videos, which I'll link in the description. All 10 of these channels have fewer than 1,000 subscribers and all are great people with really good content. All but one I've had the pleasure of meeting and many I would consider to be good friends. It's tough getting yourself out there these days on YouTube, and I learned early on that other people shouting out my channel really helped me along, so I see this as an essential part of the YouTube community. Not only does this help these channels get some exposure, but hopefully it allows you guys to find some more great content to watch. All the channels mentioned are linked below in the description, so be sure to check them out. So here are this year's 10 great channels under 1,000 subs. First up we have Mega Drew. Now Drew has appeared on a previous episode, but he keeps deleting his channel and changing his name. Stop it, Drew. Mega Drew currently has a mere 12 subscribers. It's early days of the channel, but he's a huge fan of retro games, particularly beat 'em ups and arcade games in general. At the moment he only has 4 videos uploaded, and 3 of those are top 10 arcade games from Data East, Capcom and Sega's System 16, so if you like 80s and 90s arcade games then you'll be right at home. He clearly puts effort into his content, so I'm keen to see what he's got planned for the future. Just stick with that channel name, Drew. Oh look, another one who's appeared before on these lists but has started again from scratch. In fact, he's done that more than once. You've Been Gamed is Lee's new channel and he's now on 117 subs. Lee has various content on his channel, gameplay, pickups, toy collections, but by far my favourite is his My Mega Drive Collection series. Here he shows his Japanese Mega Drive collection, usually only 3 or 4 per video, and basically just chats about how he purchased the games, any nostalgia or stories he has with the games, or what he thinks of them overall. On paper it shouldn't be as good as it is, but I'm absolutely loving that series and can't get enough. Get on over and check him out before he deletes his channel again. Next is Nath Retro 1 with 146 subs at present. Nath Retro has been around for less than a year, but has already proven himself to be one of those community members who wants to get involved, and that's what it's all about. His channel is full of classic retro gaming fare like pickups, gameplays and, being a community focused guy, plenty of video responses. Most importantly, he's a really nice guy and one who certainly deserves some more exposure. Nathan's the one and only person on this list that I'm yet to meet, so let's rectify that this year, mate. Next we have Mark, aka burntoutculture, on 192 subs. Mark does all sorts. He's a huge retro gaming fan, collecting for various systems including my favourite, the Mega Drive. He also loves his 80s toys, so often does collection videos on those. I really enjoy these as it takes me right back to my own childhood in the 80s with Star Wars and Action Force figures, Transformers and so on. He also does other stuff like event videos and gameplays and even tours of other people's collections, a good all-rounder. Jimmy Retro has been around for about 2 years now, but I only discovered his channel less than a year ago. Jimmy primarily does pickups and I do love a pickup video. He collects all sorts and is a big Sega and Amiga guy, so it didn't take long for me to become a fan. Jimmy is unusual in that he begrudges spending more than $5 on a game, so often you'll see him wheeling and dealing or hunting down absolute bargains to build up his collection. As with everyone on this list, Jimmy's a very nice chap indeed, so head on over and check him out. A channel that I'm sure many of you already know here is Daz, aka Cojonesdeloro. Well, now he's the upgraded model, as he's Cojonesdeloro 2.0, currently sitting at 223 subs. As is becoming a bit of a theme on this list, Daz is another one that's decided to start again from scratch. On his previous channel he had considerably more subscribers, so let's help bump him back up a bit. He's a pillar of the retro gaming community and one of those who welcomed me in when I first started out, for which I'm hugely grateful. Daz's channel is very much him talking and pickups and him talking. Did I mention he also talks? Yes, Daz is famous for waffling, but that's all part of the charm. I can't help but laugh when I watch one of his sometimes hour-long pickup videos and it's 20 minutes in before he's even shown a game. But that's his appeal. It's like sitting down and chatting with an old friend. And sometimes that really is the magic of YouTube. Next at 224 subscribers is Eddie Rollerxcore. His channel is actually spelt Rollerxcore but is pronounced Rollerxcore. Eddie's another community centric channel showing retro gaming pickups, doing video responses, event videos and so on. He's a big PlayStation collector, especially PS2, but does collect for various other systems across the board. Also, another Amiga fan, so he's a winner in my book for that alone. Eddie's only been around for less than a year, but has already inserted himself nicely into the community with gusto, which is always nice to see. Next up is Rob, whose channel is Gurnaldinho Plays, now at 476 subs. This channel is a bit different in that it's a blend of old and new. One of his main series is Journey to 1 Million Gamerscore, where he chronicles his journey to hit that score on Xbox Live. Fortnightly episodes show his progress, detailing how many points he's earned during that time and how, with tips and advice on achievements. Definitely one for the trophy hunters to check out. Of course, he also loves his retro gaming, which is more my cup of tea, so you'll find gameplays, collections, pickups and event videos. As well as being a big Xbox fan, he's also very fond of the Sega Game Gear and the original PlayStation. Retro Faith's channel has just gone over the 1 year mark and is currently on 514 subscribers. Although her channel's only a year old, Faith has made quite a name for herself in the community, having been a very active member of it on Facebook before starting a channel. A fellow Sega fan, Faith has a great Sega collection, including a full PAL Dreamcast set. The only thing that eclipses her love of Sega is perhaps that of Sonic. You'll find just about every Sonic game under the sun in her collection, as well as some Sonic related oddities. Faith started out doing things like pickups and community based topic videos, but the channel has recently begun to find its feet, so you'll find live streams, reviews, etc, as well as more of the pickups and collection videos. Faith also has a website which has articles on all things retro too, so check that out while you're over there. Last but not least, we have Sean, aka Sorax Space, on 705 subs. Sorax Space covers anything from retro to modern gaming, but has a unique style and very dry sense of humour, which I like. And he's always well presented, sporting his trademark shirt and tie. He does game reviews, hardware reviews and discussion videos on whatever topic he's interested in at the time. There's some good variety of content here, but it all sticks to that signature Sorax style. Another great bloke. I don't know why I keep saying that, everyone on this list is a very nice person, so head on over and give Sorax Space a watch. So that was this year's 10 channels under 1000 subs. Please do check them all out, as it helps these channels get some more well-deserved exposure and, most importantly, lets you find some new content to watch each week. Thanks for watching.